When two couples are taken out of their homes and placed into new relationships, there is nothing but drama. These couples will have to come together and work out their differences to improve their marriages.
Hi, I'm Alan, and this is my wife. Alan, nice to meet you. This is my wife. Get out of my hair. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Relationship Remix.
Take your feet off the table. How many times do I have to tell you? You're gonna scratch the wood.
Can somebody say wit?
Will?
Alright, now let's take a look and see how our first new couples do.
I know what I'm talking about. I only have to ask my husband once. You don't do anything. You just sit there. I get my husband to work. Why don't you?
Well, maybe that's why he's so eager to get rid of you.
As you can see, there's already drama brewing between our first couple, even though it's only about work not being done and throughout the household. Now let's go to our next couple and see how they're doing.
Hey, do you know I washed dishes today? You know you should go outside and cut the grass.
Yeah, I really need to get better about doing stuff around the house. I think my wife would be really happy about it.
As you can see, our second couple is doing a much better job of getting along and also displaying equality throughout their relationship. So now let's go back and see what
I
happened.
mean, I don't see what the problem is. We all seem to get along pretty well. I think we have a great relationship.
I'm not going to point any fingers here, but there's definitely a problem with one of these wives, and I've been living with her for the past week.
I'm not sure about the other wife. She seems a little...
It's safe to say this last week without my wife has been pretty nice.
So after this past week, as we can see, both couples have learned to bend a little and increase and improve their relationships with their new spouses. And now let's put them back together so they can take these new tools and use them in their previous relationships.
Well, Matt, after living with your wife for the past week, I've definitely realized that she's a little bossy and controlling.
Yeah, she definitely thinks she's better than me sometimes, but she realized that and she promised me something she'd work on. And Alan, you seem like your wife, she really is pretty fair and equal, and it seems like you guys probably work out your problems pretty well. You know how to handle them. She seems like a very supportive wife, not a defensive wife like mine can be.
Yeah, she really seems to work things out.
Alright, it looks like this week's couples did amazingly on this week's Relationship Remix. Now tune in next week to see how next week's couples will do.